Uma ficha, certo?
So. Sevmiyorlar, sadowne.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at LMAO Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season, and we got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers.
McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And now Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And the timing of going off that time as that one falls to the ground. You look at this Packers defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get upfield, they rush the passer, and sometimes neglect stopping the run. That's something that they have to work on and reverse a little bit. Make sure you play the run on your way back to the quarterback.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air goes Daniels. He's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one. And let him know he'll be back.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Malik Willis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
You did it. Took it down. Why hit everybody twice? Why little baby 21 Savage? Why ain't I saying that? This is something very strange happened. The second audio with.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Nighttime signs of diabetes that you should know about. And it's very important to recognize what your body's trying to tell you. Because so many people ignore these signs and they end up having more damage with your organs, especially the kidneys. The first one is getting up frequently at night, urinating.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Up the middle they go with Mostert. That's a gain of 6 on the first down line. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at their 48-yard line.
Daniels looking to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. You look at this Packers defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
Well, there wasn't anything wrong with them on that play, was there? Able to make a nice stop, held them to no gain. The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
escaping the pressure right. Still going inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. That's a nice explosive play there, and this defense told us we have to have our eyes right on their RPO sets, and they did not have their eyes right.
I love that term, eyes right, meaning they have to be in the proper place and read your...
And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Deebo Samuel, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. I mean, less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Ready, break! Tap the 60, tap the 60, come on, come on. 60 biceps, 60 biceps.
Back to throw, Willis. Catch made by Watson on the outrun. Here now, 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Willis. And he's taken down. Back in his own 7. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Press all 80. 60 biceps, 60 corners, 70.
Back to throw, Willis. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. He'll take it at the 42. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. throw is Daniels. And he wisely will throw that one away.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Let's go now.
Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up third and manageable.
And every play of this run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly,
Stop.
it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a third and manageable. Nice decision-making and took care of the football.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Eagles. 6 go.
This is Samuel. And not much running room. Down to the 32. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. First catch of the game there for Samuel, and it results in a first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the short.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington has taken the lead. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Commanders will line up.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back after you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Short throw, he's got Kraft. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First and 10.
Willis. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these 2 probably imperative.
And they did talk.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Ready, break. Here we go. Go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Out to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. This is taken around the 12. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
So offense moving a little too slow there. Could not get set, and they get the penalty. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Willis looks to pass it here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage coverage there forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
From the gun, here's Willis. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up, because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Willis to throw once more. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got this sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one?
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match. And maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you got someone to tackle him. And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sacked on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Daniels. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt.
A good return there, called it 13 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Now Willis. That's to Gordon. He's got it right side.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
15 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Willis out of the gun. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready, set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Check smash.
First carry for Josh Jacobs.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Willis from the gun on third down.
Over the middle, complete.
That's Jenkins. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 28.
16 yards. That's another Green Bay Packer.
From the gun, here's Willis.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
This offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Willis will look to throw it. That's taken in by Golden. And the Packers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Malik Willis
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Packers are an extra point away from drawing level.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like, because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge, because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Play action, now it's Daniels.
Forced out to his left. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
No shortage of impressive moments for him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert.
And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
pass rush. That's Devontae Wyatt. But found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
They say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Brandon Cooks. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. That's going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had him for a second, but the razzle-dazzle will not work out. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Willis looking to throw it. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. To throw, here's Willis. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
Here we go.
Right back to the air again with Willis. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Packers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Now McManus for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before break. Daniels. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first
I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
To kick off for Washington.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a decent return out to the 27-yard.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready,
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
46-yard line.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
65 count. Ready? Yep, 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw, Willis. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Well, they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Willis will look to pass again here. He'll complete this one to Watson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Willis. Buying time to his left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Malik Willis, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. McManus now for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28.
They'll tie the game. 28 all. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
To throw is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And the defense loses it. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They were bouncing their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Cut 19! Cut 19! 18, Pioneer! Trap 60! Trap 60!
Here's Willis. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort there, avoiding the sack and getting back to the line of scrimmage. That one certainly could have ended up worse.
Here's Willis. Being chased out left. Oh, that held up there a long time, but it falls innocently and incomplete.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it, because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11.
Here we go. Start. Like Panther 11. Panther 11. Check smash. Check smash. Go street. Warriors 70.
Willis takes the snap. They're going for it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Willis to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Willis wants to pass it again. Able to find his man, Kraft. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 38-yard line.
The Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Willis looking to throw it. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Willis. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Green Bay Packer. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Again, it's Willis to throw it. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Willis looks to pass it here. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 65 yards. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
16-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 23, this is 2nd and 3.
Cowboy 80. Are you ready? Cowboy 80.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. To throw, here's Willis. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Willis. Steps away to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
Green Bay Packer.
Willis to throw once more.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 1. Now Willis to throw. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route.
That's another Green Bay Packer.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar Knights.
And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone that's the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
That'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Willis out of the gun.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Cole Turner.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Throwing now is Daniels.
And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. Still going inside the 20.
Touchdown, Washington.
Raheem Mostert,
51 yards.
And the Commanders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th.
Commanders 49, Packers 42.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 77 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
That would have been a nice one to hit on in a tie game. You start to think that one big play, maybe the next big play, could turn out to be the game winner. They took the big shot, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10. Now Samuel. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
I'd sure love to offer some advice to the defensive coordinator, but his guys are just getting run over by an offense that's executing like a well-oiled machine.
Daniels looking to throw. Flush to his right. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Dancing to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And that's complete to Cooks. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
For the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball in his hands.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Let's go now. Fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Ready.
And he's going to use his legs here. Here's Samuel.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive took a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big third down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go Lions.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
19 tight, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers.
To the air goes Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Here's first and goal. Here's Mostert.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. For the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's third and goal.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Third down and goal coming up here. Here's Daniels.
Forced out to his left. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
That's a tough one there defensively, because look at the stops they got on first and second down, and it's first and second and goal. And then on third down, they cover the receivers, but they leave an alley open for him to find, and he does. That is frustrating. You do almost everything right, and he still ends up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Willis.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
On the jump.
They'll come up now on second down.
70 70.